one of the most popular symbols, though, is the fish.
Yes.
Right? So
Right.
the fish was probably one of the most important symbols of Christ to the early Christians.
Yes.
So in Greek, the phrase Jesus Christ, Son of God, Savior, is Iosus Christos Theo Iosoter. The first letters of each of these Greek words, when put together, spell ichthys,
Which is the fish.
and it's also it's a Greek word for fish.
Fish, right. Yeah.
Right? So the earliest literary reference to the fish as Christian symbol was also made by Clement of Alexandria.
Yep.
Who advised Christians to use a dove or fish as their seal. Tertullian also wrote, "But we, being little fishes, as Jesus Christ is our fish, begin our life in the water, and only while we abide in the water are we safe and sound." We also have the whole thing about, Jesus does some miracles with fish.
Right.
He hangs out with a lot of fishermen.
He does. Yeah.
Right? He says, "You will be a fisher of men."
Sure.
Right?
Fish are important. Yeah.
He pulls the taxes out of the fish's mouth.
Yes.
He multiplies the fish and the bread, right?
Right.
Fish is very much related to the ministry of Jesus.
Right.
And it's clearly one of the oldest symbols in Christianity.
Right.
And there was recently that discovery in the last 5 to 10 years of the mosaic that they found in Jerusalem of a fish.
Fish. Yeah.
And it said Jesus the God, basically describes deities of Jesus.
Right. Right.
And it's placed in early Christianity, right?
Yes.
So again, showcasing that history and these discoveries show us
Right.
that early Christians believed Jesus was God.
Well, and it's interesting, too, because the fish is the most recognizable symbol, like you said, partly because of its usage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mentioned a ton, but also because of its simplicity, because most of the time now in art, like if Michelangelo is drawing a fish, he's not drawing the fish you see on the back of a car.
No.
He's drawing a beautiful lifelike, almost what was it? What is that style? Renaissanceian, I don't know what it wasn't Renaissance. It was something before that. I don't know what it was.
Sure.
It's whatever, but it's pretty. You know what I mean? It's not basically a stick figure.
Yeah.
But the stick figure fish comes about because of, like you just said, the reason why the fish is primarily such a predominant symbol. At least this is how the history goes. What they say, kind of the lore, if you will. There's some truth in it, and some of it might be a little bit fantasized. You know what I mean? Like exaggerated. But the idea was that, especially, so Clement is coming around with the at the time of persecution, and so Christians, like you said, couldn't openly worship, and so they also couldn't openly profess to be Christians. So the fish became a symbol, like you said, just because of what its symbol, the words. It was an acronym that was a theological statement attributing, like you said, the personhood of Christ. And so the idea of the fish back in the day was that one person would draw a line, a rainbow, basically, and then the person across from them would draw a rainbow again their way, and that would create the stick figure fish that you see. And that was a symbol that supposedly told each person that it was safe to talk about Christ without repercussion of death, and so it was kind of like almost a secret symbol of like, hey, we're having church on Sunday, but I want to invite this guy. I don't know if he's going to turn me in or not, so I'm just going to draw an arc and see if he draws another arc, and if he draws another arc, he's in the know. But it's interesting because now that has been taken into, like you said, it's a symbol. It was a symbol back then of faith, but now it's been taken to the bumper sticker, it's made it all the way there,
It's what you put on your car to let people know to not follow you too closely.
Right, that I am going to be a terrible driver.
Yes.
So that I need Jesus. Yeah, correct. Yeah.